Vas-y, je peux pas commencer.
Ok. Bonjour, je suis Jean-Paul Delance. Bienvenue sur Rue Monsieur. Pour ceux qui sont nouveaux dans le voisinage,
Okay, bonjour, this is Jasmine. Thank you so much for stopping to smell the roses on Rue Madame. Today, I have a very special guest. This is my husband, John Paul.
bonjour.
And this video is about our first encounter. This is what we're talking about today. So how did we meet?
So yes, first I need to switch in English. So this is not my mother tongue. So we met in February 6th of 2040,
2014.
2014.
Yeah, in 2014 we met.
So sometime now.
Yes, it was 6 years ago. Wow.
Yes.
6 years ago.
Yes. The time is just flying.
Yes.
Let's be honest about it. And so I used to go out with some colleagues, probably every week or 2 weeks. Just go out to drink a little, go in bars, and just have some kind of festivities, let's say.
So you went out with your colleagues?
Yes, I used to do that. So colleagues and also friends.
Oh, you
but-
were with your friends too?
Yes, but in the during the weeks or at the end of the weeks, it was more with my colleagues.
Oh, okay.
And so those days I was alone,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want to meet anybody. And of course, I follow you.
Yes. Okay, so this is what my recollection of our meeting. It's like you remember the date. I didn't remember the date of us meeting until you reminded me, like, after the fact. So this was much after the fact.
No, because you didn't even want me, so that's fine.
That's not true. What I remember is I don't even remember what I was doing or where I was coming from. I'm sure I was coming from, like, maybe it was an English French meetup group, because I used to do that a lot when I first came to France, and I used to go to these meetups and we would just practice our language. It was like a language meetup group, and you paid an entry fee, and I was coming home late from that, I think, and it was past 1 o'clock, because it's 1 o'clock the train stopped running.
Mhm.
I don't know what time it was.
No, I think it was earlier because there were some
Oh, there was
works on
yeah,
on the train.
yeah, there was construction on the trains,
Mhm.
maybe. I don't
And
remember. Really.
So that's actually it happened often in Paris. So in suburb at least, because there is a lot of things to do. Just for
During the
the
summer,
life.
yes, a lot of construction, because that's
it
the.
wasn't summer. It's something.
Oh yeah, it was in
Back in the,
February.
yes, it's on the train we took. There is a lot of trouble they needed to fix.
Okay.
So that's why there was some issues on every morning, whatever. And so yeah, it was late, and so we need to take a kind of night bus, a replacement bus.
Yes, it was like a shuttle bus
Yes.
that takes you from, like, the end of the construction, where the construction started, and then you take a bus instead of taking the train, and they'll, like, take you to the different cities.
Yes. And actually, it's funny because it was just in the city we are living now.
I don't remember that.
It
It's so
wasn't- it
weird.
wasn't- yeah. And the thing is, we wasn't living there back in the past.
No, we weren't living in Poissy at the time.
Yeah, but now we do. So we just we're living in the city where we met. That's funny.
Because I thought we met, or we were picked up in Cergy, but that's not the case.
No,
Oh, it was a
Poissy,
long time
yeah.
ago. I don't.
And so I just as usual. I used to return back late at home back in the past, and just taking some bus, train, or whatever, and I just put myself somewhere. It was a double bus, so it was a huge
Yeah,
bus.
it was one of those
Yeah.
long buses with like the like a double decker bus, but not like double decker, just very, very long.
Yeah.
And I was coming home late. He was coming home late, and we met on this bus. So it was really late. The trains weren't working, and that's how we met.
Yes. And the thing is, so I just wanted to be on my own in my corner on the train.
Yeah, because at the time,
you just just assign me.
I don't remember this part. Anyways, so apparently I sat by you. You were all alone initially, and then I sat by you. But I was like under the weather at the time, so I was sniffly, and I was like my nose was running, and I didn't feel well. But I was still up and ready to party because I think I had a party all that night.
Yes.
And you don't know. and tell them what happened.
And so the sniffle.
Yeah, I had the sniffles, and I kept doing.
Yeah, and so I hate that. I was so tired. I was really tired, and I just wanted to sleep a little in the bus before arriving in the city, and I was upset. Just upset. So I saw that there was just a young lady. I didn't know. I thought you were 18.
You thought I was 18 years old?
Yeah. And so I just take a tissue and I give it to you.
I know, that was so nice of you.
Yes, but I was just annoyed.
Okay, and he gave me a tissue, and I said thank you.
Yes.
Instead of saying merci.
Yes, but I think mercy would be the same, because when I heard the thank you, it wasn't. I wasn't expecting somebody speaking to me in English.
You know, it was so natural. Like normally I would speak in French if I'm here in France, but it was just so like instinctive. I just said thank you, like not really realizing that I was speaking in English. And then you caught it and you asked me if I was from England.
Yes, because I used to, so back in the past also, I used to go in England every summer just because there is a festival. It's a good one. And so I tried to speak English with you, and I was so bad at it. But
at the time,
anyway.
How old were we at the time? You were 27. I was 26. I remember because that year I was turning 20. Yeah, I was turning 26 that year, and you were 27. Okay.
Yes, that's it. I think.
No, we met and. No, he gave me a Kleenex, and then we started to talk. And he asked me where I was from, of course, and what I was doing here in France. And I told you that I was going to the university.
Yes.
I'm going to the university.
Well, that's what's weird to be American and
right, American coming here to do anything like as far as my studies is concerned.
Yes, it was far from Paris too.
Yeah, it was far from Paris.
And there is not really things interesting, I think.
That's why I was coming from Paris, because
yes.
It's like a college town. It's a college town, Cergy.
Yeah.
Cergy is a college town. So, and then we were talking so much, because I told you that I was going to London, remember?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I told you I was going to London, and I told you that I would be there. It was my first visit to London. And you actually asked if you wanted to come with me, or was that after the fact?
I don't remember. I know that's I went to England I think it was the same
year,
the same month maybe.
I think it was after the fact, because okay, so I told you that I was going to London, and you told me to visit Liverpool, because Liverpool was really nice, that you wanted to that you visited, and you suggested that I visit. And I actually visited Liverpool, and Liverpool is really nice. But it's very smaller. It's a lot smaller and quaint compared to London. So I went there, and that was actually good advice. So after that, I missed my stop. You didn't tell them that part.
Yes. So you missed your...
I missed my stop because I was supposed to get off at Cergy Gare.
Yes. And the thing is, I was conflicting, because I knew what the road to arrive in Cergy, and I knew when she
was supposed to get off.
Yes, I knew that, and
God!
In me, I was just thinking, am I supposed to ask your number? Knowing that, so back in the past, I didn't want to meet anybody for some reason.
Yeah, because you said at the time.
I thought that you are somebody really interesting. I mean, person, not to go out for it, but just to meet you again, you know. And so I just, as we were talking, I just forgot about it also.
You forgot to ask me my number.
And so when you start to, you at your subject, I just say, oh, to me, okay, so.
That means you're lying in French. This is a suggestion that you're lying. No, I missed my stop. And then what happened was I went to talk to the bus driver to say, I missed my stop. Can you let me off here? And you actually went up there first to say, oh, there's a girl back here. She's, she missed her stop. And you actually helped me a lot. And then the bus driver said no initially, I think. And then we continued. And then there was a bus that was coming in the opposite direction. Mind you, this is very late at night. So it was kind of like dark and really scary for me. It wasn't scary, but you know what I mean? Not very safe for a girl traveling alone. And eventually the bus driver stopped and let me off. So this other bus driver going in the opposite direction can let me off where I'm supposed to go. And before I actually stopped and got off, I asked him for his number. And it wasn't for like, oh, I want to like date this guy. But it was like, oh, this is a nice guy. He helped me out. And I don't know anybody. So I was like really open to like knowing new people and having some contacts. And I was like legit not trying to like, because that's not even me. But yeah, so I got your number. And I remember, maybe I did or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Like texting you when I got home. Because you actually initially suggested to drive me home, remember?
Yes, yeah.
And I was thinking in my head, why suggest driving me home if we're both taking a bus? I'm like, how does he have a car if he's taking a bus too? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but the thing is, so taking the road from Paris, it's simpler to take the train. Just simpler. So in the day, I was working and I didn't want to have my car with me because you need to pay for the parking, etc. And it's just.
But now, like 6 years later, I understand the mentality of Parisians and French people. Like taking the train, taking the bus, taking public transportation is just normal, more easier and cheaper. So now it's not weird that he would take the bus. But back then, I'm like, why do you have a car if you're taking a bus? But now I'm up to speed of how they think. So that's how we met, on the bus late at night. And in a tissue, yeah. That's how we met. But it's weird because at the time you said that you weren't even looking to date. You weren't looking to have a serious relationship. You weren't looking to like be out there in the dating field. It just kind of like happened. And initially we were just friends. We were friends initially, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Why do you say you suppose?
I don't know. I didn't want to just be friends.
Actually, it was your idea, right? Well, not your idea, but that was your mentality.
Yes, because I didn't want that. Yeah, I didn't want to meet anybody. I mean, met for
You don't want to meet anybody. I know. Yeah. So it's not my fault that I just thought we were just friends at the
same time, I didn't need more friends. At the point, I didn't need more friends. Friends, which are girls. I mean, I already had a lot,
Okay.
Or at least enough.
So eventually we start dating, but I can't even think in my head when did we start actually dating then.
I don't know.
I think it's after we went to Deauville. Not after, but...
No, maybe a month before. For me, it was a month before.
No, because I went back to the United States, so...
Yes, but for me, I don't want to be just friends with you at a moment.
I know, but if we knew that our relationship was like up in the air since I was back in the United States and I didn't know if I was coming back, and we couldn't be together with this uncertainty, right?
I suppose.
So he thought we were together, and I think we were because I was,
like kissing it and things like that. Yeah, I suppose.
So, I think we'll wrap that up. So that's how we met. And if you have other questions, feel free to comment and leave what you think and what you'd like for our next video if we do another couple video. This is our first couple video. He was reluctant because he's difficult, but we'll have more couple videos. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'll see you, or we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.